Hello, good evening. I hope you guys are ready for tonight. And I'm currently doing something now, so bear with me. Let me turn the music back on. Um, so prefacing this night, I'm trying to make sure my friend is able to watch, but she's having trouble with Twitch. Um, but this test, hold on. So much like the first test, I watched Mark play, so I had an idea of the questions and stuff. And this one I'm kind of nervous for because I didn't get to watch Mark play this. My friend asked me not to go into a blind reaction for this for the test. So I am kind of nervous on this one, but I think it'll go well. It shouldn't be that difficult. But I will do the same thing I did for the other one, where I will try to answer each one in depth. If I do feel comfortable with answering those, but so I think without any further ado, we should just jump into it because this is probably going to be a long one. It is late, so let's just jump into it. Uh, the test hypothesis rising is the name of it. And this is my first time starting it up, so. Oh dear. You are loud. Let me do this. And let me. I think 20 good. Let's just do 20. Yeah. I don't know if there's any actual talking in this, so there's more to this one. But I think we're good. Okay. So let's just jump into it. Yeah, I'm nervous as all hell for this, but we're gonna do it, so let's go. And my first secret word was love, so let's see what we get this time around. Before experiencing the test hypothesis rising, it is highly recommended that you play the prequel, the test, before venturing into this experience, which I have. You will stand to gain a lot more from this experience if you played the test first, and this examination will also make a bit more sense as it. This text is not making it easy. As it eerie on from the last examination left off. Okay. I would like to urge you to go and play the test now before venturing forward. Chase, you need to get down. And follow the instructions listed throughout the game, as you will certainly get a bigger benefit overall by taking the test in order that they were meant to be taken in. Would you like to close this game now so you can have the opportunity to play the test first? Or would you get another... You will not get another chance to enter the game until the experience is over if you choose to continue now. I've already played the test. I've already played the test, so we're going to continue onward. Wonderful news. We can continue. Yes, we shall. Ah, I love the music. It's so nice. Oh, hello. Fate. Hello and welcome to my office. It is truly a pleasure to see you here today. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. There's blood all over the place. What have I walked into? Help? Yeah. Now, I don't want to take too much of your time with babble, and nonsensical speech. So I'll get straight to the point. Sometimes we ask ourselves life's toughest questions. There's one question in particular I'd like you to ask yourself. Oh God, are you happy? When I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. I want to help you. I want to inspire you to be the best you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want you to grow, inside and out. Now, how do we accomplish this? You may be asking. Good question. Allow me to explain. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you are going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. And when I say 100% entire honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Think about it. You do want to be happy, don't you? It wouldn't be... You wouldn't want to do something so bold as to say, tempt fate by lying, would you? Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. And believe me, you will suffer. Not to mention the fact whether you tell the truth or not, I'll know. But that's another story. Let's move on, shall we? We wasted enough time explaining what we're going to be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answer that lead to the most desirable human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. I cannot express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering the questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now, it is time to get to the real meat of this experience. It is time to get the advice you deserve. As you read the questions and scenario during this process, you want to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your psyche. If you've never experienced the scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume how you would feel in that situation. I like to invite you to pour a glass of water, sit back, and relax as we unfold your fate and secrets to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. We're going to start with some basic easy questions. No, come back, music. I like that music. This music can go away. If you answer the question twice, your advice may change. It's not about answering the questions. It's about the many different variables. Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer proposed questions. With that being said, it's far more important to actually take time and think how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Whatever you do, don't rush the process. It is time is your best friend here. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Alright, so this is why this is gonna be a long process, because I do take time to answer the question that I explain as to why I'm choosing an answer. Or at least try to, at least. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? Ugh. Yes, because I don't know what I'm going into, and I'm uncomfortable with not knowing, but I'm curious to know what lies ahead of me. So, yes, I am uncomfortable. Are you nervous? Yes. Do you feel cold? I mean, I'm at a comfortable temperature, but those feelings do kind of make me on the colder side, so yeah. Do you feel sad? I mean, overall, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of neutral, in the middle of the road. But That's a hard one because I have been sad this week. So I'm gonna answer truthfully and then say yeah. Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting even though they didn't deserve it? Now, are they talking about emotionally hurt or physically hurt? Because emotionally or mentally, probably, but I do it unintentionally. I don't do it intentionally to hurt people. I don't like to cause hurt. But physically, have you ever hurt someone cause you're hurting? See, and no, I don't think so. When I'm hurting, I try to keep that. Sorry, I got distracted. I don't try to hurt people. When I'm hurting or upset, I hide it. And so I may hurt people by not being present, but I don't go out and hurt people because I'm upset. So I'm gonna answer no, just because that's how I'm rationally this one out, so. Do you crave acceptance by others? Yes. Indeed I do, and that's a perfect example of what came today, because even online, I got bunched up in a group tweet letting people know that Jack did something online, and so it was it made me happy. I love it. So yeah, being accepted is always a good thing, especially when it's something that I love. So yes. Have you ever lost loved ones? Lost a loved one? Yes. I have. I lost both my grandparents very suddenly when I was younger. So yes. I've lost friends to suicide, so yeah. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Yes. I do, and I don't like it. It's a very hard thing to wrestle with. Do you believe in demons? Yes. I may not believe in a higher power, but I do believe there are outside influences. That there are outside influences dragging you down and tempting you. So yes. Do you believe in curses? Yes. Will you consider yourself to be spiritual? Spiritual, yes. Religious, no. Spiritual, yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? No. I would actually prefer that. Because then nobody else is worrying, so. If there was undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you consider to live in your house? Yes, because that has happened before. It's nothing new. So yes, I would continue to live in the house because it's okay. Have you ever seen an object move without being touched? I mean, I've had things move when I knew they were there, and then reappear suddenly. But I don't think I've seen objects move. I may be blocking it out because I believe I have, but I'm just not able to pinpoint when I have. So, but I'm pretty sure I have. Yes. Do you believe it? Do you believe that it is possible for a game to summon spiritual forces into your life without knowing it? I mean, it could be very well. You know, it could be if you're really in tune to something like that. If you allow it to be, then yeah, you could. And the fact that your name is Fate, and the fact that they did hit on a bunch of good points, and I made the comment of it last time that I'm like, it sounded like they were actually hearing what I was saying, and so I'm gonna say yes because yeah. Would you like to make more friends? I mean, yeah, it would be nice. Friend, yes. Best friends, that's a different story. But friends and acquaintances, yeah. Do you consider yourself to be a good friend? I mean, I would always hope that I am. It just... That one would be one that I would ask my friend, and of course they would say yes. And so, I believe so. I would hope so. I mean, I try to be. Do you consider yourself to be a good friend? I try to be. I mean, there's some places, there's some spot where I could, you know, be better at. But I don't know. That was a hard one because I could say yes or no here. And um this isn't even the worst one. This one had me stumped. I'm gonna say no because that's just what I feel like. I could be a much better friend. I'm just not. It doesn't make me a bad person. It's just I just have other things that's always on my mind. So, do you feel lonely? Again, yes and no. God damn. Yes. What was that? I missed that. That was quick. Do you make friends easily? Maybe. I'm the one who kind of stands in the background and watches everybody. I don't go out and make friends. No. Do you tend to avoid drama? Yes. I do not enjoy drama. I do not like it. It bogs me down. So the kind of something that I've done is when drama is abound, I have a way to guard myself. I take in what is being said, but I don't let it affect me. That's something I've learned over time with going therapy and stuff. So, but I don't like drama. Have you had a near-death experience? Have I? I don't think I have. I mean, I've had some scary moments in my life, but I don't think anyone were near death. The only one that came into mind is when my lung collapsed randomly, and if I had been awake through all of it, if I had gone unconscious, then yeah, maybe, but I was awake for most of that, so I don't consider that as a... So, no. Do you like horror movies? Yes, I do. This is all very interesting. Have you played The Test? Yes, I have. It's the spirit. That's the spirit. Have you played The Horoscope? No, I have not. No. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. Alright, game. I hear ya. I'll give it a shot. Do you watch porn? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be a hard worker? Yes. I could be harder on myself when I'm working, but yes, I try to be when I'm focused. I am. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Yes. I'm trying not to have that, but it just... That's a hard one to break out of. So... But yes, I do have a low opinion of myself. Do you consider yourself to be a confident person? I mean... I know it takes confidence to do this stuff, to stream, to put your content out there. It takes confidence to do that, to be in the moment. But do I feel confident? No, I'm scared of trying to do it because I'm worried that it's gonna be rejected or something. So, but I mean, in order to do this stuff, yes, I am confident because I'm able to do this stuff and do it frequently. And so, and I'm taking a game like this and I'm doing it live. So, yeah. Would you help an old lady cross the street even if you were running late for an appointment? I mean, yeah. Ugh. I'm sorry. I am in the yawn. I would. Would you kill all of your neighbor's pets just to save one of your own? I mean, if they were all being if they were all being aggressive, yes. But I would kill the main culprit, not all of the pets, because that's just going too extreme. So, no. I would kill the culprit, the one doing the attacking. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? No. No, I can't say I have. Yeah, no, I can't say that. Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought nobody was watching? I believe so. You're not helping. You're not helping. When I thought nobody was watching, yes, I believe so. I believe have been dancing, somebody had walked in and I haven't spotted them until I turned around to face them. So yes. Have you ever tried to roll your head, roll your eyes to the back, to roll your head back as far to see if they really get stuck? No, I have no desire to try. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? Have I? I'm trying to think if I have or not. I've had them pull on me, but at least I don't know if people regret doing it, but I don't know. I'm honestly digging through my mind. I don't know if I have or not. Sorry, I don't mean to be yawning. I don't think I have. So no, I can't remember. Are you live streaming right now? Oh, way to call me out, game. Yes, I am. I am streaming live right now. Oh no. Well, hello there, audience. Oh dear. Well, the game had taken over the stream, it seems. Oh boy. Hello, game. Are you recording it for a game play session right now? I mean, it will be going out to a. I will be putting this up Monday on the main channel, so in a sense, it is going to be a recording session at the same time. So yes, because it is being recording for a session. So yeah. If I told you that watching the game, if I told you that I'm watching you play this game right now, will you believe me? I mean, at this point in the game, I wouldn't doubt it. I really wouldn't. Yes, I know you're watching me. However, the game and the fact that it's Fate. Oh, I know where you're getting at. I know where you're going with that. And the fact that it's Fate. I wouldn't be surprised if, yes. I do believe you. If you left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does it bother you? No. That's cool. That would be cool. If you left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I paid attention to what you oh god. This is where the game is extremely well, because it's like it's listening to what I'm saying and then it answers the question based on that. Yes. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? Yes. I really do. Stop it, you're making me uncomfortable. Are you afraid of snakes? Yes, very much so. I am fucking terrified of snakes. So, there was an instance where I was walking with a friend and we walked by a couple that we were associated with, and they were sitting on the ground outside a store, and he was holding something, And I didn't see it, but he'd like, you want to see what I have? He didn't see it. Or I didn't see it, but I walked away. I don't know what it was, but I knew exactly what he had. And it was a snake. And I've had snakes walking, be in front of my path, and I will walk clearly around to avoid them. I do not like them one little bit. Yes. Do you believe in magic? Yes, I do. Very much so. Have you cried in the last month? Yes. Do you have a hero? Yes. No, I would never eat a snake. I know what they are. Sorry for the people on YouTube. I'm talking in the comments. Do you have a hero? Yes, I do. Actually, I do. My hero is Jacksepticeye. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? Yes. I try to, anyway. That's the main goal, to have mistakes, to learn from them. And that is something that I've had to learn. It's taken me a while to learn that, but I have learned it, so yes. Do you enjoy outdoor activity? Do you enjoy outdoor activities? Yes, indeed I do. Do you consider yourself to be lazy? Yes, hiking. Lazy. No, I don't consider myself to be lazy. Because this is how my mind works. If I'm not actively creating, if I'm not actively working toward either writing or doing something for YouTube or streaming, I feel like I don't like that. I have to be constantly doing something. So now it comes to cleaning my house, yes, I am lazy in that because I don't like to do it. But I don't consider myself lazy, so no. Do you find it difficult to stay motivated? I have off and on times where I have difficulty staying motivated. I have like weeks where I'm super on the ball, I'm creating nonstop, and then I have weeks where it's just like, ugh, there's nothing there. So, I mean, it comes and goes. My thing is, I think I get, I believe I'm undiagnosed with ADHD, and so I think it'd be fun to figure that out, if it is or not. But motivated, I don't have. My friend in the comments that she's talking to me. Stay motivated. I always have something that I'm working on. I'm always thinking about something. So no. Especially going into the warmer weather, I am constantly on the ball. So no. Do you put others' need before yourself? I try not to. I mean, I try not to, but I do. I'm starting to learn to put up those boundaries, but yes, I do put needs of others before myself. Would your family or friends describe you as kind? Um, I believe so. Family kind of out of the question. But friends, I would hope so. So, yes, because I've heard them say it. I have my best friend in the comment right now, and she's going, yes. So, yes. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? Yeah, the bot will do that. I haven't had a full-on relationship, and I would never cheat. That's not me. I have the honor code, so no. Have you ever been cheating on the relationship? Um, yes, I have. I won't get into that one, but will you consider yourself to be judgmental? Um, I mean, observant, yes, but I give them the benefit of the doubt. It's not immediately when I meet them am I judging them. It's no, I get a feeling from the person when I first meet them, and then you allow them to. It's pretty much you judge the cover and then you allow the book to be opened, and then you get to know them that way. So, but I don't think that I am. I mean, there have been barriers put up because of what happened in the past. So there's that. But you don't hold those past experiences about new people that you meet. And so you try to leave that area open for people to enter your life. At least mine, so no. I see. Are you a hero to someone else? I mean, I would hope so. I mean, well, I mean, I have 3 nephews, so I guess that would be the biggest ones that look up to me, so yes. I think I would get beat if I said no. So I'm gonna say yes. But I believe that I've been there enough for Yeah, it's one. I think it's one of those things where I don't like to consider myself to be that, but I've seen enough proof, especially from those three kids, that yes. Do you love animals? Domesticated animals, dogs and cats. Farm animals, on the other hand, no. Um, if we're going off, if we're going off of domesticated animals, yes, but all animals in general, no, because they're unpredictable. But I'm gonna say yes on the way on in the domestic animal department, like dogs and cats. Yes. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them with a super like just to make shit real awkward? Um no. Um no, I never interacted with Tinder. And even on dating apps, I haven't come across any family member, and I would never do that. So, no. Yeah, me neither. Oh, shut up, game. Do you enjoy alcohol? Um, yes. It depends on the situation. I have to be with friends. I have to be either be with friends or watching friends with my best friend to be drinking alcohol. So yes. Are you intoxicated right now? Nope. I am by myself. I don't drink when I'm by myself. Even though it would be fun to do a drunk like Minecraft or Skyrim stream, but I don't enjoy doing that. Are you intoxicated right now? No. That make one of us. I love it. Awesome. Oh, that's fun. Do you enjoy the phrase sneaky snake? Are you talking about my next my next do you enjoy the phrase sneaky snake? Now the funny thing about the phrase is I read it in Jack's voice because I've heard him say it so many times, so I read it in his voice. So yes, I like the phrase because it's fun to say. Are these questions a bit strange to you? Considering what the game is, and considering... Actually, no. It would be Jack Daniels and Mountain Dew. But, no. They don't seem strange to me. Have you had a vivid... do you have a vivid imagination? Yes, indeed I do. That is what I thrive on. Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable in large social settings? It would depend on what the social setting is, and if I have the opportunity to kind of distance myself from it, but I enjoy the chaos. I get a rise from the chaos. If I'm if I have like, yeah, if I have the opportunity to back off and regroup and then jump back into it, then yeah. But I don't feel uncomfortable in large settings. I just get overwhelmed easily. But I enjoy the chaos, so I'm gonna say no. So, do you consider yourself to be antisocial? Um, I mean, I can be. That's the thing about antisocial is I feel content being in here, being by myself, but I do need a refresher and step out and interact with people. So I'm not strictly antisocial. I enjoy that, but I do need a refresher course. A refresher when it comes to that. So no. Do you hold a grudge for a long period of time? Hmm. That one is debatable. I don't hold grudges as long as they don't deserve them to be held against. But I do have one grudge that I am holding. It has held up for a couple of years. But that bastard deserved it, so yes. Have you ever... Hold on, I'm gonna jump over to my, The sound mic cut out. Hold on for a moment. Okay, it didn't. Have you ever urinated in public? No. I know what they're meaning, and no. They don't count as public. My friend said camping. You make yourself know. You make yourself clear of other people. I'm gonna say no, because my mind is going to have you just drop trow and peed in the corner, peed in the alleyway where people can easily walk up on you. And so no. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? Yes. Very good. I knew I Will you consider yourself to be selfish? When I am working, yes, my time. I am very selfish when I am in the middle of working. When I am focused, I am selfish about my time. But other than that, I will not be. And so, no. I don't consider myself to be selfish. Do you think you have a big ego? Um, I mean, I think, and my friend can kind of help me on this one. Um, my ego has kind of changed as opposed to when I lived in a certain place as opposed to now when with editing. I wouldn't allow much change to be made, and I wasn't willing to learn. I was very strict on how I wanted my writing to stay, as opposed to now I am willing to change. I am learning how to write better, and so I believe that that is a big ego change to where I am still. I have a big one, but it's not overwhelming to where I'm not a dick about certain thing being done. So I'm gonna answer no. Oh, yeah. Um, so yeah, when it comes to my creativity, I have one, but that's also where it needs to be. I'm normal anywhere else. So it depends on the circumstances. If I'm in the middle of creating, then yes, it's big and it's my way or the highway. But I am learning how to co-create, which is something that is a slow process, but I'm learning it. So no. So I'm just gonna go no. Do you consider yourself kiki? No. Do you consider yourself religious? As I said earlier, I consider myself spiritual but not religious. So no. Do you consider yourself to be temperamental? Um, I mean, it depends on the circumstance. It depends on what I'm doing. Um, if I'm in a mode where I am lost in a story or an edit, I am temperamental because I don't want to lose that. Um, but for the most part, I don't think I am. It's just when I'm in my work mode, when I'm egotistical and temperamental, where I need to be, I guess. So, I don't consider myself to be temperamental. So, no. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? So, this was a hard one because if you had to kill someone to save your own life but knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? Um, Chase, I love you, baby, but you can't be up here right now. I love you, baby. You can't be up here right now, baby. I love you, baby. Good boy. Um, if they were attacking me and my friends, then yes, I would. But if it was, yeah. This is one of the hard one because now if we the how it's being phrased and how I'm doing it. If it was a like a in a situation where you had to run away from something and they were in my way just because there was only one way out and I had to kill them to get through, I wouldn't, because they deserve to live as much as I do in that situation, and I was just slower getting to the exit, so it's my fault. I went faster, but I wouldn't kill somebody because of that, so no. Interesting. Would you sacrifice your own self for a complete stranger? Yes. I mean, if they volunteer, I wouldn't be able to. Even if they volunteer, I wouldn't be able to. But I would sacrifice my own life for a complete stranger. That wouldn't bother me. Even more interesting, I don't like you, Fate. Have you ever been inside a burning building? No. I don't think I have. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have, so no. Have you ever been to a funeral? Yes, I have. I've been to several funerals. If you could attend your own funeral before you die, would you take the opportunity to do so? No, I wouldn't. Fate likes me? That's scary. I wouldn't. I wouldn't take the opportunity to do so. No, I wouldn't. It's like knowing how you die. I wouldn't want to know. If you could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what was in store for you, would you still look? I mean, no. I wouldn't. Cause even though, yes, not knowing is uncomfortable and scary, it's still, it's a story. It's that curiosity to keep moving forward. To it is the journey, not the destination. So no, I wouldn't. If you had the power to stop time, would you use it? Would you use it to do something that you know you shouldn't do? I mean, it will be definitely tempting, but if you would unfree time and it would still come back to me, then no, I wouldn't. But it will be tempting, but no, I wouldn't be able to go through with it. I would be tempted, but I wouldn't be able to go through with it. If you had the power to remove one person from the earth, never to return again, would you use it? Hmm. This is a hard one. Now, if the only way that I could say yes is if, because this is the scenario that's coming up in my head is you have all the experience with a one person and they've treated you like shit, and you have a way to to have them, to remove them, but the what you learned from them is still there. So you still learn from that experience, but you never had the opportunity to run into them again. Yes, I would. That would be the only time to do so, but then again, it comes down to they deserve to live. They deserve to have, you know, I see. That's a hard one because then it becomes to you are selfish to not want to see the person ever again until you wipe them from existence, thus removing their life. And so, knowing that I wouldn't, because everybody deserves to live a full life, even though you wish not to see them again or wish them bodily harm. But no, I wouldn't. Even though I would want to, I wouldn't. I would deal with the risk of running into them again. If I told you that I understand you better than you understood yourself, would you believe me? I mean, from the last test, there's no doubt. So this, I can say there's no doubt about that. So, yes. I have no doubt. If someone threatened to kill you, would you be the first to respond? Would you be the first to would your first response be to react in violence? Hmm. I mean, probably. If they're threatening to kill me, then yeah, my first reaction would be to respond with violence. Because they responded in violence, so yes. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them even if they apologized? Um, yeah, I guess. But then they would have to show that they wouldn't do it again, whether from me or from someone else. But yeah. If a family member said something nasty behind your back, will you confront them about it directly? This is the hard one. This is the hard one. Because only recently have I been able to confront my family in a direct manner. And I know how my family operates, and it would just turn into drama yet again. And honestly, it wouldn't be worth it. I've said my piece to my family, and what's done is done. And so if I heard something say again, I wouldn't, because there would be no point. So no, I would let it be gone, because I'm not in a situation to have to deal with that. But I know that there have been, so. Oof. Would you eat a raw squirrel brain? Would you eat raw squirrel brain for 3 days to stay alive? No. I'm sorry, I wouldn't. There is no. No. I'm a very texture-based eater, and if I know what it is, I wouldn't be able to stomach it. I would throw up. So no. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, will you choose to leave and start a new life? Huh. I mean, yeah. I mean, that would be easier on me, because I know I'm not causing them any pain anymore. And so, it would be the easiest. It would still be sad, but it would be easier on them, because they wouldn't remember the disappointment that I am to them. So, I mean, yeah, I would. If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in pain, would you be willing to give him your clothing and walk home naked? No. I would help them get to a place where it's warm. I would buy them stuff. I wouldn't walk home naked. I wouldn't do that. I would help them in other ways. So I'm gonna have to know, but I wouldn't leave them. Yeah, I wouldn't leave them. If someone accidentally hit you with their car, but you suffer no injuries whatsoever, would you be upset with them? This has happened multiple times. I'm no stranger to being hit by cars. Being one who walks all the time and people don't pay attention. I've gotten hit multiple times and have suffered no injuries. Some of them I have, some I haven't. Yeah. Um, I mean, I'm upset with them at the time and for some time after, but it faded away. It's it's only after it's the initial shock of being hit is when you're like, oh shit, that's not cool. You hit me. You didn't. Especially the people who hit and drive off. They piss me off. I would be upset with them, but they wouldn't last very much long. It wouldn't last for very long. Until I got home and got, and worked on something else. My mind to be occupied by something else, so. So yes, I would still be upset with them. It just wouldn't last for Dataland. So, yes. Have you locked for my cat just flew into the corner of my Have you looked for any hidden meaning or message within the question? No, I haven't. How many have I missed? I've just been busy on answering them truthfully and honestly. I haven't been looking for any hidden meaning. No. Maybe you should. I can try. Are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all these other than just simple question after question? There always is. There always is. Yes. Hey. Sorry, I heard my cat meowing. But make sure they weren't doing anything. Miracles happen every day. Do you agree? Yes. I do agree with that. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around if you don't mind getting rained on. Do you agree? Yes. I'd rather buy a hat and hood as opposed to carrying an umbrella around. Yes. Red is a prettier color than pink. Yes, I agree totally. Do you feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? Yes. I do. There's a lot of times where it seemed like that, where you're just going through life and you're just there. I think that's why we try so hard to, or at least me, I try so hard to do stuff consistently online to kind of make my mark and not be left lost, blowing in the wind. Because I want there to be more to my life than just where I'm at now, so yes. Eating in front of people can be awkward, do you agree? Yes. And this is this is actually this is one of those questions where It took me a long time to eat in front of anybody. I wouldn't eat if there were people around. It has taken me so long to learn to eat in front of people. And so yes, it is awkward, and even so to this day it is awkward, but I'm getting more and more comfortable with it. So, yes. Rings used as in ceremonial weddings gifts are so outdated. Do you agree? No. No, I don't. And I have nothing to comment on that. I don't. I mean, I enjoy rings, so no. Do you realize the first letter of the last 6 questions, when combined, spelled the word murder? Red rum. Red rum. No, I didn't realize. No, I missed it. Do you know why that is? Because you have murder's intent? It is a good drink, yes. Do you know why that is? Because fate, you have murder's intent? No. Does it make you slightly uncomfortable? Honestly, no. It doesn't. Are you gonna start paying closer attention to what you may have gotten yourself into? I mean, perhaps, but I'm not good at seeing puzzles or codes. I'm not good at finding that stuff out. It would have to be a constant. It would have to be a replay of the game to see it. If not, I don't pick it out instantly. I will catch it over time, unless it's clearly obvious. I mean, I should, but I'm not going to. The screens in the background are a good atmospheric enhancer. Just because it's spelled murder, it's not gonna cause me to pay closer attention to what I'm getting myself into. So no. Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? Yes. I'm in this deep, might as well go all the way. Yes. Did it say it's here? Did you hear someone in your room? I actually just wondered if my door was, I don't think my door locked. Did you hear something in your room? I mean, no. I don't hear anybody, but I wouldn't know if somebody walked in because I'm focused on this. And my headphones are noise canceling. And so I wouldn't be able to hear, but I would be able to feel the change in the atmosphere. I would be able to to feel the change if somebody entered the room. So, no. Did you hear someone in your room? No. Do you see the shadow closing in? Are you talking about this? You know, it would have been funny if, if my light was flicker, or if the power went out. You wouldn't be able to do that. I would catch you. You can't, no. I'm yelling at my friend because she's thinking she should have came down and crept in while I'm taking the test. No. I do not see the shadow closing in. No. Do you feel like you're being watched? I am. I am live. I am being watched. I did! I did, I looked around. Yes, I did. I did, I legitimately did. I looked at my door. Yes. Do you like to take long walks on the beach? Well, considering I don't live next to a beach, and I enjoy long walks, but not on the beach. I like it to be on the streets. So, no, I do not like long walks on the beach. Actually, come to think about it, I don't think I would like to walk on a beach. And it's also because I don't like water, so I wouldn't be that close to water, even though it's a beach and stuff. But I wouldn't be that close to water anyway, so... No, I prefer long night walks on the streets, so no. Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? Yes. I rather give gifts than receive them. So yes. Do you ever feel like... Have you ever felt like giving up on life? Yeah. I have several times. Recently, no, but I have several times. Yes. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? This is a hard one. This is something that I've been struggling with for the past week or so. Is this entire scenario right now. Cause my answer is no. I don't love my family more than I love myself because my family currently doesn't give a shit. And so I don't give them the benefit of the doubt. I've given them enough of an opportunity and I'm done. So, no. Now if it's as friends, that would be a different story, but family, no. Have you had a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your friends? Yes. Indeed I do. Yeah, it's a very complicated thing. But yes, there's always, and that's the thing, when you have a best friend, they're rung above the others. You have close seconds and stuff, but there's always that one that is right up there. So, yes. Do you think there's some sort of conspiracy behind the coronavirus? Perhaps. That was a weird change of questioning, but yeah. A conspiracy. Could be, maybe. I don't know. That's a slippery slope because I don't. There's too much politics in that. I don't care. Um, I want to say yes. I'll just say yes because I believe there is. But do you believe you're human? I mean, I believe so. um, yes, I believe I'm human. If you could turn invisible, but could never be visible ever again, once you decided to use your power for the first time, will you ever use it? I'm not a god. Um, no, because there's something that actually being invisible than feeling invisible, and when you feel invisible, it it's it's one of the worst feelings because you're sitting there and nobody takes into account. And nobody takes into account your feelings your or how you want to react to stuff. And so I have been invisible in that retrospect. To actually being invisible, I wouldn't want to be. So no. What do you mean? What was that? So no, I wouldn't use it because I wouldn't want to be actually invisible. I've been that way before, and no, it's a horrible feeling. So no. If you knew somebody was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were high baby chase to feed the family, will you stop them? Uh, Hi baby. I would stop them and buy them food. There'd be no sense in them committing a crime to feed their family if you could step in and buy food for them. And even if I didn't have enough, even if I had barely enough to support myself, I would help them. So I would stop them and help them buy food. So yes. Baby, what are you doing? You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? My big boy. I love you. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you both and were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food. No. No. And you found a secret stash of food that they didn't know about. Will you share it with them? Yes. I wouldn't share it with them, even if we had to ration it between us. It wouldn't be worth watching them die of starvation and you're eating. So yes, I would share it with them. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until a year had passed, will you do it? No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I just wouldn't. No. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear until to the death, using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, will you do it? No, because I wouldn't. No, because I wouldn't be able to win. I already know that. And two, I rather earn money in my own way, not by that. So no. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? I mean, yeah, you can do a lot with potatoes. You can get creative with potatoes. So, yes. Yes. If What? If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece, would you still continue to eat pizza? What is... What is this question? um... I mean... I mean, that's... If I could hear it, if I could hear it and knew it, then... No, I wouldn't, even though it would really upset me, because I really do enjoy pizza. But if I didn't know it, and couldn't hear it, then I would continue to eat it. But in this context, it's as if I know it. I'm gonna say no because I wouldn't be able to handle it. Yeah, I had to be deaf to it. If your best friend got bitten in the genitals by a highly venomous snake, and the only way to save their life was to suck out the venom out of the genital, would you save them? I mean, it would be extremely fucking awkward, but if I had to, yes. And if the snake were gone. I would. It would just be extremely awkward. I don't know how. It would be like Friends when what Chandler had to pee on Monica because she got bit or stung by a jellyfish. So yes, I would. My friend says sucky sucky $5. Ah ha ha. It would be a lot more than $5, I can tell you that much. But yes, I will do it. Was that question difficult to answer? It wasn't difficult. It wasn't difficult to answer, it was just an awkward one to answer. No, because I would do it. It would just be awkward after the fact. Do you feel mortal? Yes. I mean, it's a mortal life. I wouldn't want to be immortal, so yes. Do you enjoy loud music? No. I don't like to have... I like a nice balance. So, no, I don't like loud music. Do you feel awkward dancing in front of others? So here's something. This is something that I do. When people are forced to watch me like you are now, I can't. I wouldn't be able to. I would be completely nervous. But if I'm walking on the side of the road, if I'm just on a walk, I will dance. That doesn't bother. Hi, baby. That doesn't bother me. I'll do it all day. And I have done it. I've done it. I've done it walking on the street. I've gone to parking lots and have danced. And that doesn't bother me. So it's just like if I go to record myself dancing, yes, I do feel awkward because I'm not a choreographed dancer. I just move. Hi, baby. My cat feels that I'm very uncomfortable, so he's up my lap. So, I mean, my feeling yes and no, but I dance more now because it's like I'm comfortable. If I enjoy music, I'm going to move to it because that's what makes me happy. So, no. If it's just freeform dancing, no. If it's choreographed, then yes, maybe. But, no. Do you suffer from anxiety disorder? I believe so. I mean, I do have anxiety, so yes. My big boy's up here again. Do you want to say hi? Hmm? Do you want to say hi? Hmm? Oh, now you want to go, huh? Hi, baby Chase. Hi, baby Chase. You're pissed. Have you ever felt depressed? Yes, I have. You're not alone. Oh, thank you. I know. It's, and that's the thing, is it's really hard to, it's really easy to believe that you are alone, but if you don't want to, you want to feel alone and feel isolated, but you don't need to. Do you feel relaxed? Yes, I have my cat on my lap. I'm relaxed. Yes. I'm at home, I'm relaxed. Yes. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? Yes, I do. We all have somebody watching over us. Have you ever heard your name being called when nobody called it? Yes. Um, mine always comes at the edge of sleep. I have an auditory. It's an auditory hallucination, and it's always on the edge of sleep. I hear both a female and a male name, or a male voice calling out my name, right on the cusp of sleep. And I never know the the voices, so, but yes, I have heard. I'm going to take special note of that. No, why? That made me uncomfortable. Stop it. Do you always look both ways while crossing the road? Yes. Before crossing the road? Yes. Because I've been hit by too many cars, so yes, I always look. Yes. Do you wash your hand every day? To be honest, no. I do not. Do you feel uncomfortable using public bath restrooms? Get down. Sneep. Get down. Okay, my cats are freaking out. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? Yes. This comes from being transgendered because even though I feel comfortable going into the men's bathroom, it's one of those things where you have to wait for a stall to be open to go to the bathroom. And so it's one of those awkward things where it's not open and you have to stand there and wait. And it's just, it does make me somewhat uncomfortable, so. Yes. Is winter your favorite season? Nope. I hate winter. My favorite is summer. Yeah, probably. Is winter your favorite season? No. Mine is summer. Do you know anyone named Josh? Yes, I have a cousin named Josh. And I know I know a singer named Josh, so yes. Hi, Steepstein. Oh look, my little one. They've traded spots. Good boy. Yes. Are you wondering why that last question is relevant? Yeah, actually, because that was a step away from what we were doing, so yeah. I was wondering, yes. Are you allergic to any animals? No. Not that I know of. I don't think I'm allergic to any animals, and I have my little kitten right here. Hey, baby. No. Oh, God. Have you ever thought about animal in a sexual way? No. Dear God, no. That is so, yeah, no. That is so wrong. Have you ever been in love? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be artistic? Yes. Don't bite that. Chewing on my, cord from my microphone. That's not good. Um, yes, I consider myself to be artistic. Well, another thing is artistic in the creative sense where you create or that you draw or paint. Because, um, hmm. That's I'm gonna say yes. Do you consider yourself to be dominant in your day-to-day life? Maybe? What do you mean by dominant? As in like on top of things that you do? Hey, no, 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 no. You're actually pushing key on the keyboard. You can't do that, baby. Um, like I'm on top of things in my day-to-day life? I would hope so. Good boy. Good boy. You can stay on my lap. Just don't get on the keyboard. Yes. Do you feel that you've gotten too much time in your hands? Um, no. No, I always feel like I need more time, so no. Can you be easily intimidated by others? Yes. By their stature, by just their aura. Yeah, I can be easily intimidated by others. Are you easily excitable? No. I'm pretty reserved when it comes to that. When it comes to that. There are only a few things that I get really excited about, but oh, is this talking in? All right, I was corrected on how I was thinking on how I was taking this. Um, so of course I am moving this from a non-sexual way, because that's just how I think. I don't really think in a sexual matter. So it's I'm not easily excitable either in either way. There are things that make me excited, but like I can name off things that make me excited, but excitable where I am, yeah. It's a the one are yes and no because there are things that make me excited, but it's not every day. And so I'm gonna say no because I'm not. I kind of hold that in. So, yeah. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? No. Unless it's something that I'm really into. Like in a sense that it's a creative problem, I enjoy it. But if it's something that I'm not interested in, I have no want to answer them. So, no. Do you have a good difficult time relaxing? Yes, I do. Yes. All right. Do I consider myself high maintenance? I don't believe so. Um, no. Do you trust easily? I used to. Well, actually, it doesn't take very long to get me to trust you. But for me, no, I guess I would like to see myself as I trust easily, but I'm really not. I I like to make sure that the person I let in won't hurt me. So, and I'm really guarded about stuff. So, no. Do you consider yourself to be an honest person? Yes. That's something that I strive to be, is honest with myself and with other people. Even though how much uncomfortable it may be for myself, but I try to be. But with other people, yes, honesty is the key for me. So, have you ever told a lie? Yes. I mean, who hadn't told a lie? I know that's going fucking contradicting the question prior, but it is true. Lies are told. It's just human nature to tell a lie to guard yourself and others when they aren't ready to hear the truth. So, yes. Have you ever lied to your best friend? It's funny because my best friend is in the chat right now. But yes, I have told a lie. So yes, I have. Have you ever lied to your family? Yes. And of course, the lies are not harmful. The lie would never be meant to cause harm. So, have you ever lied to your family? Yes. Have you ever lied about any answer during the session? Oh God, we've been doing this for 2 hours. I don't think so. I I hope that I have been honest for the entire session. I mean, we've had the yes and no, so I go with what I feel is what my gut go with. So, um, so I'm gonna say no because I'm hoping that I have at least answered what I feel would be best. So no. Are you wondering why all of these questions, why all of these questions have to do with lying? I mean, yeah, sure. Yes. Because that's very keen right now. Because you lie on this test you want helping yourself. Yes. Why is it lying? That is very useful information. Are you a people pleaser? Um yes. It's funny cuz in I'm the opposite when it comes to creating. In creating, I do what I like to do. In but in like my friends with friends, I am much more a people pleaser in the physical sense. So, and it go back to one of the questions. I uh give more time to other people than myself. So, yes. Do you enjoy being the center of attention? No, I do not. Even though this job is my job to require that to be, but that's not my intention. I want to change and enlighten people's lives and encourage them to do what they love to do by me doing what I like to do. So, no. Do you feel do you feel like you got a good sense of humor? Huh? Let's spell through with the U. They must be in Europe. Yeah, and that's true. My friend, and I don't sell myself well. I'm not in your face about stuff, so that is true. Do I have a good sense of humor? My humor, I mean, I can match people's humor. I can be quick. I don't know. I don't think I have a good sense of humor. Other people may think, but I don't think I do. I'm gonna say no, because I don't think I do. I can mirror sense of humor and stuff, so no. Do you frighten easily? When I am focused on something, yes. When I am zoning out, I am frightened very easily. When I am in tune to stuff around me, I am not. So, um, but I do get frightened easily because I am always intensely focused on stuff. So yes, like that. I had a spike in it. Well, that's odd. I wonder what that was about. There's no music. Why is there no music? That's probably a good place for us to stop the simple segment for our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. But we're almost 2.5 hours into this. How long is this quest or this quest?